All right, it's the Jekyll here, and we are building a farm today in this second part of today's episode. Technically, this will be episode 2 of Let's Play Minecraft. And what we're doing here in our new build, which you can see a bit in the first episode, there's not exactly much to see, is that we're building a farm here. And this is for potatoes. And the idea behind this farm is very simple. The water holds the farm back. Excuse me, the water is held back by the trapdoors. And then when you open a trapdoor, it'll rush out into this trench where it will be carted by the flow of hydromechanics into that hopper. And from that hopper, it will go into this chest. It's going to work great. So while those potatoes grow, we're also cooking up some sandstone. And we've already built out some chests that we're filling out, and we've got plenty of hay that we've taken from yonder village, and we're just putting it right here. For right now, we're going to run and get into a bed because we don't want to fight the zombies yet. They're just too much of a pain in the butt, but we're going to have to fight this one. Luckily, we have a diamond axe. Ooh, 2 of them. We have a villager. Oh, he's got to go down too. Now, where is that bed? Up here. And we're just going to sleep to rush through the night. And we hit our head when we woke up. We accelerate through the night on this server. This is Red's Keep. I'll put a link to it in the description along with the address in case you're interested in playing. It's a Minecraft MMO server. And we have a creeper. And in the background, you guys might hear my dog, Bella, panting. We just went for a 1.5 mile walk. She's a German Shepherd. She's a super cutie pie. Loves people. We're still working on how she does with other dogs. She's getting better. But, we need to get her to be super friendly. She's getting there. A little bit better every day. All right, we got a little creeper there. We're going to have to get rid of him. That's all right. We know how to do that. We just chop him, jump back, and he blows up. And since there's no server damage from explosions on this server, that was an all right outcome. Right now, we're going to get that hoe we had. Where did we put that hoe? It is. So we're just tilling the soil here. We're making room for some plants. This is a 8x7 plot, so it'll grow 56 crops, not 64. I don't think the water will run the 8th row, hence why we're doing 7x8 rather than 8x8. And what we're going to do, we're going to do carrots for this square. And 37, 62, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 40. 1. Not that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, are we 1 short? We are 1 short. That's all right. We'll make these 48 plots. They're 8x6, not 8x7. That's okay. We will make all of that work. Move this block of water out of the way. And we're going to do the same thing here. Ooh, we're a little stuck in it now. That's okay, too. And use some of this dirt, even though it is quite precious to us. Yes, dirt is precious when you're just getting started. Use some dirt, put it right here. And next, right here. Sure, come on. There we go. We didn't kill the plant. Get a bucket of water, and we're going to place it here. So now the water will flow into there. And we're going to make a chest, a double chest, as a matter of fact. So we'll use 2 oak logs to get 8 oak planks, because 2 times 4 is 8. And then we're going to make 2 chests out of it. 1, 2, not 12, because we don't actually need that many. And we're going to place it along with the hopper. Oh, we have a viewer. This is great. I wonder who the viewer is. Whoever you are, please be sure to like and subscribe. And if you feel so inclined, say hello in the chat. All right, so the hopper's there. So next, we have to figure out where the split's going to be. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Should be right about here. Yep, that's where it was. So we're spilling water into our path here, which is a little unfortunate, but we'll get over that in just a second. All right, very good. Yep, that's where we wanted to be. And that's, oh, are we going to drown? Let's try to avoid drowning. Drowning is not a preferred outcome. So then we're going to just remove this block. We removed another block too many. That's twice we've done that. That's all right. That's what happens when you have a super powered diamond pickaxe. And there we go. Next, we're going to place this right here. And that will dry us out, which is what we wanted. And let's see. That should flow into there. So what should happen? Yep, there it is. So the water will flow any crops into this trench and push it down to this hopper, where it will land in this chest. So that's going to be our kind of our hack of an auto farm for carrots and potatoes over here. So we're going to do something really similar for trapdoors and water to hold the water back. So let's see. How many did that net us? We have 30 spruce trapdoors. That should be plenty. Now let's fill up our water bottles. Or excuse me, our buckets, not water bottles. Use our infinite water source. We're going to put a line of trapdoors right here. 6, 7. Oop. Off. That's all right. That's what the axe is for. Okay. Now, put the trapdoors up. And we fix this little block because we missed that. And we'll make a little bit of stone right here. Stone bricks. Everybody likes stone. I really like stone bricks. I use them in all sorts of builds. All right, so now let's get our buckets of plenty out. Start filling it in. Good so far. There we go. Oop, little sooner than we wanted. It's all right though. Well, we got 50 carats out of the deal, so that's not bad. Now we got to put this back up, and we have a little drainage problem. Probably because this is a water source block, and we didn't want that. All right. So, what happens if we do that again? Because we already did the damage once. All right. So if you bring it up, should drain. Good. It drains. That's what we wanted. All right. So now that we've had our little agricultural mishap, nobody died. Don't report us to OSHA. We will replant. We will replant. Plant back better. Here we go. That's looking good. And these guys are coming along really great. We'll be ready to give them a run from the water soon. Next, we're going to do the same thing. Now, this time, though, we might try and cut it back one and see how it does. So, what we'll do, let's get our pickaxe out. Also have our shovel at the ready and our hoe, and let's stack up our buckets. Now let's clear out an 8x8 space. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we don't mind the flooding coming from this end. That's all right. We do mind it if it comes from another end. We don't want that. But all right. Good so far. Hey, we just made a little money. Like that. Okay. Now that we've got a little bit of a space here, let's do some fill in on the bottom. And that will help us with the space. Oh, we got some iron ore. What's not? Is there other stuff down there? Oh, hey, we got a promotion. 2 promotions. Cool. Blast mining and demolitions expertise. Awesome. Now let's go get some dirt and some stone blocks. Oh, we got to eat something. So what we're trying to do here, folks, is we are trying to get food secure because right now we are not. That's a little bit of a problem. It's not good to be food insecure. It means you are at risk of starving to death, and we do not want that. That is not a preferred outcome. Okay, so we're going to run. We're saying we do a thinner water trench here, and we misplaced one. That's all right. We can fix that. And this is Red's Resort, not Red's Keep. I got to remember to call it that. It's Red's Resort. And I will put a link in the description. It's a server that's open to adults and kids. It seems to be a place where the chat and whatnot is pretty clean. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then what comes up 4? 5, 6, 7, 8. Excellent. Looking good here. Let's get some logs and run right there. Run our berm to here. Next, need to plant some water. Plant some water. That's a funny phrase. Really, we're trying to place some water. So let's fill this up. Infinite water for the win. All right, looking good here. Now let's fill it up all the way through. There we go. And let's, for good measure, go right here to that corner. Now this water will again push down to here, which we have to block that piece up. What did we block it up with over there? We used a block of wood. So we'll use the same thing here. Excellent. And now we are out of wood, which is a little annoying, but that's okay. We'll worry about that last. Next, let's place a line of trapdoors. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now lift them up. Next thing we're going to do, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Fill up that piece of the farm. So this is where the water will sweep out from. And look, that gave us an extra 8 blocks compared to the previous method. So at some point we'll go back and redo these, but this is going to work pretty good. As you can see, it'll rush out and take the water out. And that will also take the crops over, which is what we want. Next thing we'll do, got some money, so we're going to go to the red dot, aka Target, or a parody of Target. I always have trouble finding things in Target. This place is no different. All right, here we are. We're looking for some logs, and I think they're going to be maybe somewhere around here. Here they are. All right, we want some oak logs. So we're going to click it, and we're going to say we want to buy 64. All right, next we're going to go back to our home. And we'll think of a name for this place. Who knows, maybe we'll call it the Jekyll's Den. Right. And oh, little quick on that one. All right, so we've planted carrots, we've planted potatoes. Let's plant some wheat. Wheat is good. Wheat is useful. Hey, we're in a seedy place. A wretched hive of scum and villainy. Maybe that's what we'll call it. We'll call this place Moss Eisley Spaceport. I'll need a rocket, though. Oh, that one needs to be hoed. All right. Plant. And that'll be a field of wheat for us, which is looking really good. Next, we're going to need to extend this trench out a little more. 2, 3, that's 3, 4. Let's go all the way to the end here. Perfect. Now, it should be, as far as a place to put the chest goes. We did the same thing we did last time. Oops. All right, we'll just contain it right here. And now that it's contained and drained out, there we go. Now it's going into the right spot. So what we're going to do is we're going to go make a chest. 2 chests, to be specific. And we need to empty our inventory a bit. We've got too much stuff. All right, so let's put any stone or its derivatives into here. Coal can go right there. We can stack these buckets for a second. And this can go in here, this can go in here, and this can go in here. This is going to go down here. As far as sand goes and smooth sandstone, stairs down here. All right, now we're going to put more in here because we are cooking a whole bunch of smooth sandstone from normal sandstone. And you can see it's just flowing through this furnace for us. Ooh, we got to put this iron in here too. And yeah, it's looking pretty good. Yeah, this can go in here. That's all right. That, however, needs to go right here. And then I don't really have a place to put trash, like true trash. Like I don't know what you do with rotten flesh. I feel like you should just burn it. Nobody should eat it, that's for sure. If you do eat it, well, it probably means you're either not very good at this game or you are seriously hurting. Because it will only keep you alive, but only, just so, barely. Okay. So next, let's build out our framing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we'll go right here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looking good. Now what we're going to do, as far as these crops go, is... Oh, wait, we forgot to do some stuff. Oopsies, we got ahead of ourselves. We've got to build those 2 chests and maybe another chest. Okay. Now we grab this and then 2 chests, and we're going to rush back into our trench. I should probably put some lighting in. Grab that really quick. Stone block. Push this here. Push this there, and all right. Now, can we cover this one up a little bit? That may not be such a bad idea. Mm-hmm. Well, what could we do here? Let's chop it up, and then we'll put in a dirt block. Still open it, so we're good. That's what matters, right? Now, these crops, look, they're almost ready to go. There's a couple guys back there in the corner. We'll give them a few more minutes. For right now, we're going to rush to that bed. Ooh, creeper. And he blew up and he missed us. Thankfully, damage is not on this server. Otherwise, this place would look like a minefield. Ooh, that's a problem. Okay. Now we'll see what they can do. Nothing. Get out my Uber Mega Sword. And we're going to miss him left and right. He's done. He met his match. Let's light this one up too. Running away, huh? I'll take care of him. The fires will consume him. Okay, now we'll just lay down and we'll hit our head in about 10 seconds here. Do. And you wake up and hit your head. That's what happens to me every time I put this server to bed. Okay, now let's go grab that stone we just put away because we actually still need that. And let's run along this log. I'm going to do a little digging, a little excavation, everybody. The water's leaking in, but that doesn't really bother us because we're just going to dam it back out. Need our shovel. And let's see. Good start right there. Now we're going to dig this part out too. One thing I love about Minecraft is that gravity is not so much a thing. Great if you're an astronaut or if you're trying to build something cool. Now we're going to fill in this pod with some dirt, but we'll use what we have so we can jump out of here first. 2, 3. A lag there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And Kevin is in Australia, going to get coffee. Probably just early in the morning there, probably about 9 a.m. or so. It's literally on the other side of the planet from us, which is kind of crazy to think about. There's that dirt. There's that dirt. Ooh. Now let's make a plan. Okay. Next up, lay down some brick. And again, I really like using stone brick in my builds, but I know a lot of people think it's boring. I've built some pretty massive stone brick builds. Whole cities, underground, on mountains, you name it. I've probably done it with stone brick. Even built a stone printer one time. That was pretty cool. Not very useful though, because you can just get it so easily. Place these up. Okay. Now, let's plug it up. Great. we need to make 2 chests again. I really should plan more and get more precise building materials, but be that as it may. Let's convert these into 2 chests. Done. Oh, misplaced that one. All right. We'll place our hopper along the topper. Get our water out. So we're going to start filling that trench up. Again, this is going to make us food secure. Right now, we're reliant on buying meat or hunting meat, and that's not the best food source. It's a good food source in real life, but in this game, you want to have more options than that. And right now, we don't got them. So we're attaining them. So just fill these up because it's going to act like an infinite water source down there. See how it just springs back up? Because that's how it's acting. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Might not quite be acting like that infinite water source that I hoped. That's okay because we got the real deal right here. Okay, so just taking a quick water break. All right. Plug right back in. Okay, right here, and grab one more because I think we're a little short. My dog just belched in the background. It was very ladylike, Bella. Ooh, you got gas back there? You just fart? Oh man, you did just fart. Ooh, farted by my own dog during a live stream. Oh man, she just crop dusted me. That stinks. That really stinks. Mm-hmm. Y'all might hear her panting in the background. It's hot out there during our walk. Maybe she needs some more water. Let me go take a look at that. Just give me 30 seconds once I clear this field. All right. Just a moment, folks. Just look at this beautiful, beautiful village bell. Okay, now we've done that. Let's plant some. What do we want to plant? Beetroot. That's always a good one, and it doesn't have the disadvantage of being prickly. Perfect. All right. So now I think our potato farm is ready for a test fire. Let's see how it does. So we're going to open up a trench or trapdoor. The water is going to flow out. Open up this one too. Flow out a little more. We'll raise it. We'll raise this one. We'll lower this one. And I believe all that water. That's right. How's it do? Just flowing in, guys. Oh, yeah. It's going to be a good haul. I think we'll have enough to not just replant, but 30. Oh, yeah. We got a whole stack out of that. That's fantastic. Do a little upgrade to that in just a second. Perfect. Okay. So let's get a little more wood and a chest. Now, do we have a spare furnace? Yes, we do. And we have, quite happily, some buckets. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go down to the basement. We're going to fill those buckets up with lava, and we're going to make a automatic cooker. Or a little auto forge. Okay, this just fell in. We got a little cave in, so we'll just move this on the way down. And you see why we're making so much sandstone, so we can make smooth sandstone steps all the way down. And now we don't have them. And this is not quite the base level, that's down there. But if we go right here, we're going to fill this up. Ooh, what's going on? Why did that happen? Is there anything we can stack? Well, you can pitch that overboard. And anything else we want to get rid of? Not really. Let's take one more bucket and we'll call that that. We go all the way up. It's a long way up. See why I want stairs? Bouncity, 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 bouncity. And here we are. Okay, so we're going to modify this piece of the farm just a little bit. Right now, when I empty the water, potatoes flow into this thing, and I just reloaded it. So how many potatoes did we get? We got 65 out of 48 plots, so that's pretty good yield. That's 1.25% yield. So we replace one and get one for every 4 blocks. That's not bad. That'll let us have a crop of potatoes in no time. So what we're going to do, get our tools ready. I'm going to just put in a little hopper and a chest. So our solution to this is going to be a little complicated, but that's all right. We probably need one more chest to make this work the way I'd like it to. We need to empty our inventory. We've got too much stuff. Put some dirt over here, and then we'll put random stuff there. This can go here, and it'll go right there. And that will give us the space we need. All right, so we won't want too far. We're going to put a little bit of a space in here, a little tiny cavern, if you will. And we're going to put a hopper here. And a furnace here. And a hopper here. And a chest here. I have. Oh boy, we forgot to get a chest, and now we're stuck a little bit. Oopsies. All right, we'll make this work. Okay. Put it here. Put it here. Now we're going to put in our lava buckets right here. Every time this bad boy processes a potato, it's going to process it into here, put it in the furnace, and look, food. It's just going to accumulate for us right here. Nice, efficient setup. Not the best build in terms of accessibility, but we can open it from up here. So I've seen worse. What we'll do to improve that a little bit. Now we can just, there we go. Perfect. So we've converted our auto farm, semi-auto farm, into a auto cooker. So again, open the water, it flows. Eventually we'll connect it to Redstone. It will flow into here. Potatoes will go here. And it'll cook down there. Not a bad setup, if you ask me. I think it's pretty good. And we've done the same sort of thing, minus the cookers for the carrots. I don't think anyone cooks carrots. I mean, you cook carrots in real life, but I don't think you cook them in this game. And we've done the same thing for wheat and the same thing for fruit. So we've got some food security now, which is great. That's exactly what we needed. We did talk about a slight modification to this piece of the puzzle, and we're going to do that once the crops are ready to be harvested again. We'll strip out this brick, put in some water, and we'll move these trapdoors back one, so the water trench has a little less room, but the crops have an eighth more room, which is, on 48 to 8, that's a 15% gain. That's pretty good. We like that. And that's kind of where we are tonight, guys. We've taken the space we've cleared out and we've put some of it to work. We've got hay storage facility, which we got all of that hay from the village. We've got plenty of chests for right now. And we've got a lot of sandstone forming into here. We've got almost half a double chest, and that will continue to grow. The next thing we can do, because they do grow anywhere you plant them, start planting cactus. What we'll do, we'll run through the village and we'll harvest all the cactus. And then we'll start planting. Why do we want cactus? Well, it's actually kind of useful. If you're ever building a mob farm or a mob defense, it can be useful in kind of a static defense. Mobs will run into it and they'll hurt themselves like I just did. And if you make that part of a layered defense, you can build a heck of a farm for raids, which is part of the reason for locating this village where it is. Make a tight defensive perimeter for it. But we'll also want to take all these crops at some point that were on the villagers' farm pads, but not just yet. Hey, my niece just texted me and said I'm doing a good live stream. That makes me feel really happy. Thank you, Sarah. Might be my only viewer right now, but I'm all right with that. We'll get more over time. So, where do we want to put this? Well, first, consider that it's getting dark. You, the viewer, I see that. It's getting dark, so we want to put our character to bed and sleep through the night because, again, I don't really feel like dealing with monsters. Do you? I'm not there yet. I mean, I've got nice equipment thanks to my friends, but we want it to last, so we will avoid using it. And we want to get that cauldron. That is useful. So we'll sleep, and we've got an accelerated night. So I'll drink some water like I just did. Maybe you heard that. I was went glug, glug, glug. Now we'll wake up, and we will hit our head in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ow. I do it every time. So I think what we'll do for these cactus is plant them, well, right here is not going to be so good on the sand. But there's a whole bunch down this way. Ooh, missed one. Hey, there's sugarcane over there too. We're going to want that. And there's more cactus, but I think we've got plenty of cactus. Start it right here. We're going to spread them out. They geometric formation. Put that right there. Like falling into a hole that you made to ruin your day. Perch. Ow. We're going to have way too much cactus. That's all right. We live in a desert. There are certain things we're going to have a massive overabundance of, and cacti are one of them. The other one of those things is going to be sand, but that's a good thing because I burn through glass like nobody's business. Here, and we'll just put these two right here. So next, we're going to take that sugar cane. Okay, we got 3. Don't really care for that cactus. Don't need it. Is there more sugarcane anywhere along this bank? Not really. It's all right. We'll make do with 3 to start because sugarcane will grow pretty much anywhere. So the cactus will grow, that sugarcane will grow, and our crops will grow. And the only one we haven't planted right now are the sweet berries. Now, the thing about sweet berries is that they're very prickly. They're a good food source. Not a great one, just a good one. So what could we do with them? Well, we should plant them, make use of them. Do that. Make a whole plot form. But this plot, I don't know how the water mechanics will interact with sweet berries. But that's all right. We'll find out. I think they're going to work just fine. Okay. Good. Now we're going to, nobody's going to see that. We'll just put a block of sand right back there. And then we're going to plug up that hole a bit. And we went a little too long in terms of our dig. Doing nice on here. I think we're going to tell this guy. We're going to tell him no. Oh, he swore. Sorry about that, kids. Oh, that's not very nice. And that is why you don't antagonize strangers on the internet. They often say not nice things. That said, that was pretty funny. All right, so next we're going to do. We got these bricks. Perfect. That's what we want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Jump up. Oop, missed. Jump up. Oh, we got a lot of swearing going on. Avert your eyes, children. And now we need that dirt. Okay. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. Ooh, we are 1 over. Yeah, we're going to put him on the ignore list. I don't like that kind of language. It can be fun, but not when it's used so poorly. Be creative with it. Next, we're going to get some water. Right now we have one water bucket. We need more than that. Oh, he left. Good for him. Make do with 3. It's not as many as I wanted. Okay. So we're using the infinite water trick so that we don't have to go back and forth between the infinite water source and here. Next, we're going to lay those logs back down once I figure out where I put them. What did I do with them? I swear I had them. Did I put them back in the chest? That is totally something I would do. Many thanks. All right. So, what did I do with those things? I swear I had a whole bunch. Oh, I've got plenty of spruce planks and chests. That's good to see. Uh-huh. I'm going to put in the chat. I am a Red Dot loyalty program member. Okay, so I think we are going to need to actually go to Red Dot. You know, Red Dot would be a really good name for an actual online shop, like the anti-Target. That'd be pretty good, actually. And I'm saying this as somebody who loves Target. It's a really good store. They got everything you need. Let's see. There it is. And just like in the real life Target, the real life Red Dot, I can't find anything in any shop. It's pretty sad. Like right here, I'm looking for wood planks, and they're always in the same spot. They're right here. And we're going to get some logs instead. And I can never, ever, 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 ever remember where they are, even though they're always in the same spot. I've been there like twice today. It was like the 3rd trip. Okay. Now, you don't have to till the soil for berries. You do need to get some trapdoors going. 2, 4, 5, 6. Oh, those are pressure plates, and we don't want pressure plates. We want trapdoors. We'll make 20. 20 is a good number. Oh, 24. All right, I'll take 24. You can already see our cacti are growing in the background. That's fantastic. They will eventually be of great use to us. Now, I'm going to put those up the other way. 6, 7, 8. put these up. Use our infinite water. Right here. Now, the thing about spruce berries, they're going to grow in the desert just fine. All crops grow in the desert just fine in Minecraft, which is really weird because that doesn't happen in real life. But here's how to walk through them. First, they're slow. And when they grow, they're prickly and they can kill you. It's really annoying. Right now, I can't even jump out of them. So we'll just mine one out. We'll place it back in. That's all right. We lost one. We'll get over it. And what we'll do, now we're going to cut the trench all the way to the end. Hole there. That's good to see. Worry about that later, though. Too worried about fuel right now. I think we've got plenty of it. And there's lava downstairs, and we have buckets. So I think we're fine. Okay. This will be kind of a cheap stairway out on the other end right now. Then we're going to cut our space right here. Now that's going to be a problem. Water has a habit of flowing where you don't want it to flow, but you just got to deal with that sometimes. Okay. Put a little dam up for a second. Now, dirt here. Double chest right here. Then, remember our hoppers. We'll place one right there. Okay. Now that we've fixed our water issue, there we go. Three, four. You guys remember this one's special. This one has a little farm. And look, we've got 64 baked potatoes waiting for us from when we run out of steak. That is good planning. And there'll be more every time we run the water. Now let's run the carrot farm. Open up. And open up this one. All the carrots should be got. So now we'll fix up that carrot farm just a bit. Now they drain out, now that we've fixed the drainage. And we're going to let that little spot grow. Hold for a second. We're going to move this back one. Okay. That, and next we're going to get some dirt. Should be plenty. Get our trapdoors ready. Level 10 builder. Okay. Now that's an interesting problem. All that water turned into source blocks. So what we'll do, we're just going to dirt it out. Locked it up. Basically, we just deleted it. And now we're going to take that netherite hoe and we'll go check what our carrots did. Here they are. Oh, look at that. That turned into almost, a little over 2 stacks of carrots. That's great. That's just what we wanted. Okay, so we can go plant that. And that's a big win. Replant right here. You gotta watch that auto jump feature. I should probably turn it off. Cause us trouble. Now, what are the old men in the chat arguing about? Shops become available. More money hype. He likes the competition. We're not going to try and compete with Kevin in terms of having a shop. His carrot field is like 50 times the size of what I just built. It's kind of crazy. So that's right. That's pretty good. That said, I like the yield that mine just provided. So these crops will keep growing. These crops will keep growing. And these crops will keep growing. And those are really growing like wild. In the meantime, this sugarcane will keep growing too. And that's what we want it to do. We're just going to plant the side for right now. And in time, we'll have enough to start our own sugarcane farm. Right now, we can double the yield, which is great. And that, I think, is a really good evening of Minecrafting. It's about 10 o'clock here. So I think I'm going to start to get ready for bed. I hope you all found this useful. And if you did, if you watched the whole thing, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. We're doing a lot of Minecraft on this channel and some other games too, and maybe some other stuff. Still working on the other stuff, but we can definitely do a whole bunch of gaming. So, with that in mind, let me get to my hidey hole and sign off for the night. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys probably sometime tomorrow. Shut these doors. And good night, all. Let's say good night to my friends, too. And good night to you.